He said it's the first mega car, which is just a step above the hypercar.
Sounds correct.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shane and welcome to another episode here on 5-Star Cars, where I just give my thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the supercar community. On today's episode we got Mr. JWW, DDE and TJ Hunt and a few others. And just before we jump into it, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, I want to see the channel get a project car, do smash the subscribe button. We are aiming for 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Like, comment, all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in coming on the channel to have a chat about some of your favorite car YouTubers, hit me up on my Instagram at the end of the video. Or if you're a channel or a subscriber, whoever, it'd be great to chat to you. I want to turn it into kind of a talk show on the weekends. And yeah, guys, as I said, every subscription we get is us closer to getting a project car, because this could be self-sufficient, this channel. So yeah, I don't think people were too happy with my my latest video about Mr. Organic. Yeah, so I don't know about me covering him in the future. I will see, because yeah, I just don't know really on that one. But anyway, we'll jump into today's episode and kicking it off. We're going to start with Mr. JWW. So this guy has been really killing it recently with the coverage of cars he's after getting, and this is a very, very special one. I've never seen one on, like, you could go and obviously YouTube it, but his his interpretation of the one-to-one is unbelievable. Like, I love their setup. He's gotten such a great setup for presenting the cars, and like the way he's presented the one-to-one is unbelievable. The specs on this thing are absolutely insane. He said it's the first mega car, which is just a step above the hypercar, because its weight to power ratio is 1-to-1, which is 1,360 horsepower to 1,360 kg. I think it's kg anyway. Yeah, kg. So that is insanity. I didn't even know they actually had a racetrack, a small racetrack to bring the car out to as well. I'd highly recommend checking this video out, guys. The thing is basically a carbon bullet on wheels. Just the close-up shots he's after getting of it. The workmanship put into this car, like Koenigsegg for me are like my ultimate favorite, like number one, number one car developer in the world, probably Lamborghini, Pagani behind them. But like, especially the doors. My favorite thing about Koenigsegg is the doors on them. They're just ridiculous. You'd have to win the lotto, obviously, or be rich to own one. But definitely check out the video, guys. Well worth a watch. And some of the stuff you find out about the car as well is just crazy. And the way it sounds going around the track, it looks like one of the most mental cars to drive in the world. And they're after covering the McLaren Sabre in their most recent video as well. So, he's really kicked up a notch, Mr. JWW, with the kind of cars he's actually doing, which is great. And can't wait to see what else he pulls out of the hat, but definitely go check it out. Great video to watch indeed. Next up is going to be TJ Hunt. His latest video is they've gotten Army Tricks exhaust for the Lamborghini Huracan. It usually is, I think at this stage, a YouTuber that modifies cars, it's usually the first thing you get for your car. I suppose for me, whenever we get a project car, it would definitely be on the list to get one first, but he got an Army Tricks exhaust, and you can see why. I don't know about you guys, if obviously I think DD use FI, and then you have goonzquad use Army Tricks as well. I think for me, Army Tricks would probably just pip it if I was going to go for exhaust system, but here's a quick clip for you guys of the new exhaust on his Huracan. It sounds ridiculous. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. He did say that he prefers the Huracan over the R8, and you can see why. The R8 sounds really good, but for some weird reason the Huracan just sounds way better. I think they're a 5.2 litre, I think. Sounds ridiculous. I love the sound of it. You know, if I could ever get that level, yeah, Army Tricks would definitely be an exhaust system I put on there. I wonder what else he's going to do to the Huracan, if he's going to get a new body kit for it, wrap it and stuff like that. See what way it comes out. But the exhaust system, love it. I definitely enjoyed him driving down the road, dropping gears and hearing those burbles. It was pretty sick indeed. So TJ is up to his usual tricks and killing as always with the mods on the cars as well. Next up, guys, is going to be DDE, and their latest video is Damon picking up the Murcielago, bringing it home, and then obviously him asking the subscribers, would you prefer them to get a Carrera GT, a Porsche Carrera GT, or stick with the SVJ? And I had a look at the comments, and people, I agree with a lot of people that said inside there, the Carrera GT will not be as reliable as the SVJ. I would rather see them get an SVJ instead of Carrera. Look, don't get me wrong, the V10 and Carrera GT, it is awesome, it's gorgeous, but supposedly you do get some run-ins with them. It would be cool for them to have a Porsche, I suppose, on the channel. But I don't know, guys, comment below which one would you prefer them to get. Would you prefer them to get the SVJ or the Carrera GT? I really want them to stick with the SVJ. I prefer it, but we'll see what happens unless they announce a different car they want to get instead of the SVJ as well. But you see, like, Damon's kind of been pushing for a Carrera GT for a while. But I'm a Lamborghini guy. I'd rather than get the SVJ. But let me know what you think in the comments below. It'd be good to hear your thoughts and opinions. Next up, guys, is going to be Matt Armstrong. I'm really enjoying Matt Armstrong's channel. If you haven't watched his channel, he's from the UK, definitely check him out. Very good channel, very fun, uplifting, and I really like the way he mods his cars as well. You know, he's your typical YouTuber, started very small with nothing and has worked his way up to an Audi R8 and a Maserati Gran Turismo. It looks like he's practically finished the R8, and I'm so glad he swapped out the colour. He's after getting a new wing, and it just came out unbelievable. Now he got the car MOT'd for you guys in the States. It's kind of like a check that they do to make sure that the car is okay for certain points, and it's just kind of like just a normal check. And when he was getting that done, his overflow coolant box cracked, as they do in the R8s, and went everywhere, so he had to order a new one. Got that sorted, and he was pretty good. And just the final shots of the car in the Nardo Grey with the with his wheels. Oh, it's gorgeous. I really liked it. That is the ultimate goal for this channel, guys, to get a well, not the ultimate, it's one of the biggest goals, is to get an R8 and modify it. Ultimate would be to get a Lamborghini, but I really like the way he's kind of done this with the lip and the wheels. They've all come together nicely with that Nardo Grey. It'd be interesting to see what other plans he has for it, if he mods it further, and what else he does to the Gran Turismo as well. So check out his channel, guys. Definitely worth a watch if you need to find a new channel that modifies cars on. I highly recommend it indeed. Last up, guys, is going to be Ideal Media. Ideal Media have, I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago, they released a video about Hellcat killers, that cheap Hellcat killers. And the list was quite good when they came out with the list, and I was kind of having a look at it. If you've watched the video, it's definitely worth a watch. I think it's got like 283,000 views already, to see what was, what's in the list there. For me, I think it would have been the R35 GTR or the Z06. I've got a massive soft spot for the Z06s. Because you can't get them here in Ireland. So when I lived in Toronto, I've seen them around, and I don't know what it is about the rear of them. I love the Z06. If I could ever get one, I would. But there was a few others on the list. I highly recommend you check it out and comment below what you would buy to be a Hellcat killer. But my 2 on that list would be the Z06 and the R35, just because they're the 2 cars I like. The rest of them the Camaro and stuff, I wasn't too pushed on. It was a very good video by them. Ideal Media have been really started making very, very good content that I've liked lately, so I might start covering them a lot more indeed. So do check it out and let me know in the comments below. So that is it for today, guys. Thanks very much if you watched to the end and you like this kind of stuff. Do smash the subscribe button, like squad, and my regular commenters and everybody else, please do comment below. If there's a channel, guys, that's under 1,000 subs or under 10,000 subscribers, please do comment below and let me know about the channels so I can cover them, because I do want to cover small channels as well. So until the next episode, guys, stay safe, peace out, and keep it lit.